Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Star Bazaar, the hottest source on YouTube for Battlefront news and video content. Today I am bringing you a really cool Battlefront 2 news update with a lot of information to go over. Let's check it out. Real quick, if you're a new viewer and you're looking for news updates, kill streaks, or just great Battlefront 2 content, I hope you consider becoming a subscriber and joining our growing squad here at the Bazaar. First and foremost, I'm sure most of you heard about the leak for the upcoming single-player Star Wars game, Jedi Fallen Order. One Reddit user made a post on the platform saying they were part of a Star Wars marketing presentation by Disney, and in this presentation they got a bunch of first-hand information about upcoming Star Wars projects like The Mandalorian and Fallen Order. Apparently, Fallen Order takes place 5 years after Revenge of the Sith, and will follow the main character whose name has been unofficially leaked to be Cal, a Padawan who managed to escape Order 66. This is a lot of cool news about the upcoming game, but in the presentation, our leaker also got some information regarding Star Wars Episode 9, and this is where Battlefront 2 comes in. When talking about the 9th mainline saga movie, they explained plot details were virtually non-existent, though we get a cool description of Kylo Ren's helmet being put back together with a red bonding material. The cracked red lines going through it do sound cool, and could pave the way for a possible new skin option for Kylo in Battlefront 2. But the most interesting part is the bit about a new droid. The leaker said in his Reddit post, and I quote, "There is a new droid, its name is Dio, and it's sort of a sidekick to BB-8. It's little and has sort of a cone-shaped head, kind of like a megaphone shape if you can picture it." End quote. As all of us Battlefrontians know, Dio is the sidekick droid buddy of Battlefront 2's protagonist, Iden Versio. In fact, his stun is one of the best abilities in the game, and if this is indeed the same droid, we just might be seeing Dio in live action. The description is a little off, as Dio isn't particularly cone-shaped, but who knows, maybe he got some upgrades since his time with Iden. The last time we see him in Battlefront 2 is in the closing moments of the campaign, when he, Zay, and Shriv all travel to the Outer Rim on General Leia's orders to rally allies to the Resistance cause. This would line up perfectly, as that part of the campaign takes place immediately after the destruction of Starkiller Base, before the First Order attacks Planet Dakar in The Last Jedi. So, over the entire course of Episode 8, Zay, Shriv, and Dio are all traveling to the Outer Rim. This could culminate in all of our heroes meeting back up in Episode 9, possibly even setting up live-action cameos from Zay and Shriv. Shriv especially needs to be in a movie, just saying. His humor is way too perfect not to include. But here's to hoping we at least see Dio outside of the game, because including a Battlefront 2 exclusive character in the mainline saga would be amazing, and really bring the campaign story into the live-action world. Speaking of the Battlefront 2 campaign, it's not breaking news, but we do have further confirmation from our community manager Ben Walk that there is no more campaign content planned for Battlefront 2. This is a huge bummer, as, unpopular opinion, I love the campaign and was very happy to be able to play a canon Star Wars story that ties in so nicely with everything else. I'm not saying it was great, because there are certainly elements that could have been better. Giving Luke's mission a lightsaber boss battle instead of bugs, for example, would have been amazing, but I was happy with the story, and I did get attached to the characters enough to care about it and want to see what happens next. When the Resurrection DLC came out, I was hoping we'd see more after, because Zay's story did look interesting, but it looks like as of yet there isn't anything more. That doesn't mean there won't ever be, but right now there is nothing planned, so I wouldn't hold my breath on it. The squad spawn system is seeing a small change in time for the next planned game update, which is coming on December 12th. This update is the one that will bring Obi-Wan's new General Kenobi appearance to the game, as well as a few small general fixes. The change to the squad system is a removal of the scoring event that grants you points when a squad member spawns on you. The reason this is happening is because there is a small bug where you get far more points than you're supposed to when getting spawned on. I know I've gotten almost 500 points before for a single spawn, and that is definitely not supposed to happen. Ben Walk has said the December update is final already, and they are working to fit this change into it. They can't implement a flat-out fix just yet because the risk of breaking something else is way too high. And since there's a first-party shutdown for the holiday season, there wouldn't be anyone to fix the problem if something breaks. The safest bet is to simply remove the scoring event for now, and in January they are hoping to implement a full-on fix that awards points at the rate it's supposed to. A wise decision, and not something that affects anything really, since the scoring event was just a nice bonus in the first place. Galactic Assault has all the maps back now, and this time with a new rotation. The layout of the rotation is such that you will play a prequel map first, then an original trilogy era map, then a sequel map. A very cool layout, I must say, and it brings a lot more variety to the factions we get to play as daily. Our last bit of news is some of the best news I've heard for lightsaber heroes in a while. Ben has confirmed on Reddit that Saber Staggers will be removed from all lightsaber heroes in a future update, and there is more information on the way in the form of a community transmission. No word on when these changes or the transmission is coming, but communication has been on point lately, so I'm patiently waiting and will cover the news the moment it drops. I think the Saber rework we've been waiting for is coming very soon, and hopefully just in time for Anakin and Dooku. If you're looking for some good lightsaber tips in the meantime though, check out the video I put out yesterday. It's all about getting bigger killstreaks in Galactic Assault using Saber heroes, and you just might find some good tips in there. It's linked in the description and will be popping up at the end screen of the video. That will wrap up this news update though. The Battlefront has been a little quiet in terms of news and updates, but we're all busy with Obi-Wan and Grievous, so it's not even an issue. I appreciate you all stopping by the bazaar. This has been your boy, Turkish Delight, and I will see you all out on the battlefront. Peace.
I'll be your host tonight on this magic carpet ride. My name is hard to pronounce, so call me Turkish Delight. I'm killing the track with all the homies on the mic. Hope they don't mind the hopeless of the motion that's in motion tonight. The mixtape dropping soon, probably in mid-June. Just in time for summer and all of the available poon. In the meantime, I'ma roll it up tight.